Hello everybody! This is a video on how to access Virtual Library. So it is kind of tricky. We did it quite a while ago. As you can see, I've got our assignment open under Presentation 2 Part 1, Proper Research. You would go to the very bottom. You can click on this link, but I prefer these links at the bottom. It will open up the Virtual Library. Now, in my web browser, I am constantly logged into my Google account. As you can see, this is my Google account. At some point, you may have to log in to access these resources. This is already the virtual library. Some people will go to the place here where you have to click Read, Watch, Learn. You scroll down. These are K to 12. I prefer these over here because they are 7 to 12, so it's usually going to be more in the frame of reference. Now, I like these three. This one is Global Issues in Context, this one is Canadian Points of View, and this is Teen Health and Wellness. You also have History Reference, Science Reference, Literary Reference, Canadian Literary, and many other options. You have CBC. These are, it says watch and listen, so these are probably things that involve listening, which is totally fine. You can use all of those things. And if you go down, there's a ton of other things that are available to you, which you can access. These are from the Toronto Public Library. JSTOR is a really good reference. I used this in university. That may be a bit complicated. And then you have many resources. Any one of these buttons that you click on will lead you to a source of information. They're called databases, and they will give you information. So let's click on this one. Okay, when it comes here, it's asking me to sign in, so I'm going to sign in. So what I've noticed about this database is that it doesn't allow me to sign in. So I'm going to pick a different one. Oops, sorry, I can't go back. I'm going to click Global Issues in Context. Now let's say I'm doing my, so here we are in the database. Let's say I'm doing my research project on video games. I would go to the search bar. You also have the option, look, they have one on Germany, they have one on Nigeria, Philippines. In terms, if you're doing a country, they have things on the business and economy. All these different categories that you can pick, but let's say I'm doing video games and I just want to search up that topic. I would go to the search bar, click search, and it's going to come up with a number of sources. So we have homeschooling, bond over video games, why should you play video games, new normal, Pokemon Don't Go, you know, any of those things. I'm going to pick something that I think is most related to my topic. So why you should play video games. I'm going to click on that just to see. Now what I do normally is I sort of read the first 3 sentences in order to figure out if this article is going to give me the research that I want that will fit in with my topic. So I just read over that, decide if this article is good enough or not. If it's not good enough, I might decide to go back to Virtual Library. I can pick a different database, Teen Health and Wellness. This one doesn't have very many things on video games, so I can search here and see if there's any information on that. Oops. Here's the search browser, by the way, in this one. Doesn't seem to be working. There we go. So it comes up with one of 58 results. The first one is about Wii U and video game fitness and injuries, online gaming addiction. If my topic was video games for good, I don't think I would choose an article like online gaming addiction, but I could open it up and read the first couple lines and see if it's related to what I want to do. So that's basically how we use Virtual Library. It's basically this page, and each of these little buttons is a database that you can use, and it's already vetted information. So as we learned in the videos, you can't just pick any old website. You have to figure out who's writing that information, what their intention is for that. Whereas this website will give you information that is for academic purposes. So there are news articles and things like that that are perhaps more biased in some ways because there are opinion pieces, but all of the information is has been vetted to make sure that it's not fake news. So that saves you all of the stress and worry about including fake news in your research project. And that's how you use Virtual Library. I hope this helps. If you have any more questions, please let me know.